Okay, so welcome back, and this is where we stopped in the previous video. So now we'll be talking about the body tag and the content which fits in here. So in HTML5 there are a few special new tags introduced for us to make the spacing very easy. Right, if you look at any website, what happens is that the first part is the header, right, where you have the logo, etc. Then you sort of have a navigation bar, right? After the navigation bar you have the main content here, and apart from the main content there is something, side news or relevant information on the right hand corner, and then you have the footer at the bottom, right? So in earlier versions of HTML5 we had to use different divisions to make this thing happen, but in HTML5 they have introduced special tags which recognize each one of these things. So the very first thing for the header is what is called the header tag, right? So yeah, there we go, opening and closing header. This basically contains the name and logo of the page of the company or whatever, or who is making the website. So in there we can add a heading. A heading in HTML5 starts with H, and there are six headings: H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. H1 is the biggest and it goes on reducing till H6, right? So let's say Chalk Street. This is the name of my this company, the website, and this will basically come in the header tag, right? Again, if you want to try out the other five headers, what we can do is we can just copy paste it a few times, and we can change these to 2, 3, 4, 5, and we need one more, 6, right? Again 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This will basically make 6 headings of different sizes, and if you want to add a logo or something you can go ahead and add that. I don't want to go into it at the moment. Then we have something called as a navigation bar, and the tag which they figured out for it was nav, right? So nav basically contains links to navigation. So let's say we have a few links. So what happens, okay, we'll add links in the next video. Now coming back to the third tag, which is, as I said, header first, then the navigation bar, then the main content or the main section. So again the tag which they named was the section tag, obviously, how appropriately named, right? And other than the main section we have something called as a sidebar. So that is called a side, and we can have multiple sections and sidebars, right? It's not necessary to have only one. And then in the ending we have, the copyright information and made by stuff, which is called the footer of a web page. So we have the footer tag. So this is how a body is divided. We have a header tag which contains the logo and title of the company. Then we have a navigation bar which basically helps us to navigate through the web page or connect to different links, like home, contact us, my profile, friends, etc. Then we have something called as a section, which is the main content of the website. Then we have aside or a few aside bars mostly, which give other information which is not as essential as the main section but should be present nonetheless, maybe advertisements or stuff like that. Then we have the footer tag which contains the copyright information, etc. So this is the basic syntax of the body. Again, this can be used as a template for any website which we are making. So we are slowly building on the template. As you can see, in every video we'll just keep on adding to it, and in the end we'll have a whole complete website ready, right? So now let's quickly go ahead and run this and see what we get. So there we go, we get 6 different headings. Chalk Street, this is H1 till H6, right? So that was all about the body for this video, and we'll add links in the next one. So yeah, I'll see you guys then.